Karibu sana, ladies and gentlemen, for another edition of Cinema Corner. Today we are talking to... Every time I see this guy, I want to laugh. Because he has brought a lot of happiness and laughter to our screens, to our homes.
Wait. When you say you want to laugh, like you want to laugh, ha, ama you want to laugh, ama... How do you want to laugh? So you just laugh.
Okay.
There you go.
So, he's none other than, give it up for Dennis Mugo, huko kwingine atatuambia. So, karibu sana to Cinema Corner.
Sana. Cinema Corner.
Yeah, it's happy to, see you. Mengia chini ya maji sana.
No, it's been a while since I saw you. And it's good to see what you're doing. So, one, I appreciate kwenye ile barabara tumetoka, unajua, from Powerhouse and all that, and you actually took a drive to where I actually am in Embu for this. So, one, I have to give it up to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, saina jua mnioni, but I'm wiping tears. Anyway, so I want you to take us on a journey. Najua watu wamekumiss sana, and it's exciting that you're here with us. But wacha tusianzie kwanza mahali ulipotelea. Wacha tuanzie, like, where did you start your journey in art?
In terms of what? In art?
Yes.
So, this is a question that coincidentally niliulizwa juzi. And my journey in art started on a place when I was in class 4. Ladies and gentlemen, come here. This is my boy. This is my son. Sit down. We are giving a story that also involves you a lot. So, sit there. Yeah,
Cinema Corner, pigeni makofi. Deno Junior.
OJ Junior.
OJ Junior. I think you don't need a DNA test.
The ears, huh?
Yeah, the ears. The ears are true.
So
yes.
I remember, like, when I was in primary school, everyone could get, awards, most improved academics, most improved, like number 1, 2, 3, wanapata gifts, nini. Me was an average student. Hapo katikati. I was not number 1, I was not number last. Nilikuwa tu hapo katikati. But sikuwa ipata award yote. So a guy called the late Sanduku Arap Smith, he came to our school. This is Nyaururu elite. Yeah? Akakuja shule. And he trained us on drama. I didn't know what drama was. So, nilikuwa tu hapo. So the guy came, and he was like, akachagua, I say, are you interested in... I was just there. Na akanipatia role. The late Sanduku Arap Smith. Huo ni baba ya nani?
JB Masanduku.
Yes. Baba ya JB Masanduku. Na akanipatia role. And for the first time, after tume entertain wazazi, nini, for the first time, I appeared on prize giving day, your schedule. I was actually in the schedule. Like, najua, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 10, whatever. Kila mtu ashapa, but for the first time, nikasema, I'm waiting for mine. And my turn came, and my mom was in the crowd, huko nini. And best actor, Dennis Mugo. From then on, this is in either class 4 or 5. Class 4 or 5. That's the first award I ever got. And from there, I decided this is the line I'm going to take, because it's either I'm good at it. Kila kitu ingine sijaipatia award. This is the first award I got. So, yeah.
So, hapa tuko class 4. Now, their first award has come. So, after that, how did now the journey, continue? Did you continue with drama? Did Masanduku continue with you? How did you proceed with that?
I waited for Masanduku The next year akuja. He didn't come. And our school was not that strong in drama. So from the first award until I maliza class 8, that was it. Hakuna, I didn't do drama or anything. But hiyo award ili na nikwambia nilishinda nini, unaweza cheka man. You know what I won? I won a book. Kitabu. A play. Si kitabu, storybook. Masoma Gulliver's Travelers. Mamaliza Gulliver's Travelers. Gulliver's. Which book have you read? Sherlock Holmes, Mamaliza. So I won a book. This book was a play. So that's how I read that book over and over. Nikajua vile plays huandikwa nini. My interest just grew and grew. Okay? So after that, nikamaliza class 8. Okay? Class 8, I went to Nakuru High. Nakuru High, I met, there was a drama club. I was very good in basketball. So the drama club was not that active, And I remember from 1, from 2, I insisted, let's do drama. Of course, kila mtu ako zile, Nakuru High doesn't perform. Hatuendangi mahali in Nakuru High, so what are you insisting? We just go zonals, nini hapo, then...
wale mlikuwa mnalimu wa zonals.
Endelea kuongea hivyo vile unaongea.
Sawa, show ni yako leo. Haya.
So, tukafika when I was in Form 3. When I was in Form 3, we did our first provincials. Tukafika provincials. Headmaster ndo huyo, me I'm getting now to Form 4. Headmaster ndo huyo, like, focus on your studies, like, stop suing. This is 8 years before. That's the last time Nakuru High walikuwa washafika nationals. So nikaingia Form 4 and I said, you know what, I'm still gonna do drama because ni kitu iko tu ndani yangu. Ni kitu iko. So when I was in Form 4, I took Nakuru High to the nationals of drama. 8 years missing in action.
Wow. Which item was this?
This was a narrative. I did it with sijui kwa nini mimi na mse wote mwenye ni active like on the drama scene na mse by the tulifika na show and we were number 2 after 8 years hiatus. That's the last time Nakuru High was recorded being in the nationals. Na mse alinipiga ni beste yako sana. Alipiga narrative inaitwa Eshilaro. That was who?
That was
Jimmy Wanjala. Mpaka wa leo mimi niko na beef no kijana kwa sababu hiyo. But anyway, maze everyone was so excited, after hii pressure yote ya drama, focus on your studies nini. So I cleared with a good grade, B+. Simba. I could go to university and study zinaitwa nini zile kuangalia anthropology. Maundo tamasi vitu kama hizo. I would have done that, right? But when I was in Form 2, I decided there's cinematography and I started researching on that. Like, what was on TV, right? Back in those days, what was on TV? There was Vioja, Vitimbi, everything KBC. Yet, there was a need in the market for something that is better. Something that is us, that is not that, but it relates. So, I was like, so how do I get into this industry? How do I shoot? How do I tell our stories? And the easiest way, because I also tried to do music after Form 4.
How did that go?
Brother. How do I sing?
I think you...
I don't sing well. Jua kwenye utalala.
Kubali hapo umerukwa.
So after Form 4 I tried music, nini, that didn't go so well. But at the back of my mind, I knew I wanted to get into cinematography. You know, cameras, lights, writing scripts, delivering, you know, all that. Because of my experience in now, you know. So there's this institution called the Kenya Institute of Mass Communication, KIMC.
Actually, at some point we were calling it Kenya Institute of Making Celebrities.
That was you guys era. Era yetu ilikuwa kitu tofauti sana. So I got into KIMC and I remember my mom always wanted me to be a lawyer. So after Form 4, mother akaniuliza, so what do you want to do? Nikamwangalia and I was like, you know, the answer she expects, I want to do law. Akaniambia no. Wewe unataka kufanya nini? Wachana yangu, wewe unataka kufanya nini? Nikamwambia cinematography. She was like, where is that done? And unajua akauliza maswali, nikamwambia KMC. I had my research. KMC ni nini. Akauliza, so what does that entail? Nikamwambia, because the only thing that she knew that was closest is Ojwang. So nikamwambia, unaona Ojwang? Before hata niendelee. Akauliza, unataka kwa Ojwang? Nikamwambia, ma, there is so much more that, you know, that it takes for Ojwang to be there on screen. So I want to study all that.
The process.
Everything. I want to know it. Kasema sawa, where you going to do it? Do it there. KMC, best. No dispute. Sawa, si kosei watu wa Daystar heshima. Na Daystar amejaribu. But in our day, KMC was the best. Equipment, hands-on, editing. You know, what a theory. Everything was there. And then I met a guy called, when I went to Nationals, I met a guy called Wycliffe Buhere. Unamjua. Musiani. Wycliffe Buhere.
By the way, umesikia amenominatiwa kukuwa part of the Oscars committee.
Yep.
Congratulations Mr. Buhere. Tunakupigia makofi. Thank you.
So when I was in Form 4, actually yeye ndo alinichocha hiyo story. Aliniambia, when you're done with your Form 4, kuja mass. Hakuwa anajua mimi nilikuwa na research mass even way back. When I was in Form 2, I knew I wanted to go to mass. Nikajua hapa niko na through pass. So akaniingiza mass. Niliingia hivi, mtu wa kwanza nilitafuta Wycliffe Buhere. Wycliffe Buhere, niko hapa. Do with me as you please. Yes. Kaniambia ingia hapo, Powerhouse. The drama club that brought us up. Isipokuwa huyu watu wa engineering.
Ma 5th year.
Ma 5th year. So I got into Powerhouse. And Powerhouse that's family. Powerhouse ni ile place tu, yani. But mbona hatuna WhatsApp group? Challenge accepted. Challenge accepted?
Challenge accepted.
Aya. So I got into Powerhouse, and Powerhouse nikapata saa watu wako dedicated to the act, to the industry of entertaining, the industry of performance. And that was home. Nikapata na director maremo alikuwa itaona Ondiech Malala.
May he rest in peace.
RIP. Nikapata na Ondiech akanipiga auditions nikiwa second year. Akaniambia, bro, main character. Pop. na nikaipiga. Sasa first year, nyinyi mlikuwa first year hiyo time First year kulikuwa na Abel Mutua, kwa Philip Karanja. No, mlikuwa sikiza. Mlikuwa? No, nikiwa second year, nyinyi mlikuwa first year. Yes. Yes, so I'm right. Nyinyi mlikuwa first year. So in my mimi nikiwa second year kulikuwa na hao watu nimetaja, Philo, wewe, you guys. Ushaonesha watu ile vile ulikuwa unapiganga drum.
Hiyo tutasema baadaye.
And was, you know what Powerhouse was? It was a creative space. If you want to do, jiachilie, niaje, bro? Kopa? Kabisa? Nishiba? Nice. Niendele na story? Nice. So, it was creative space. It was amazing. We went, we won. Hakuna mtu alikuwa anashika hiyo mwaka. And that was the epitome in my life. That was the eventually, unapatiwa trophy ya best actor nationally,
best performing artist.
Hata kuna time nilipatiwa dancer. Zile dance
Bakochi.
Bakochi. Unakumbuka? You are there actually. Na akina Dice Kadasia mwenyewe. Akina Peaches. Yeah, you are there. So in campus, in Kole, as in that's where everything came together. And Malala on DH was an associate producer of Tahidi High. So akaniambia, Buda, ukishamaliza hii niaze, si kuna kajob kana kungoja? I was like, job gani? Oh, that time I also became a driver somewhere in a certain company. So I was a driver and also nikaandikwa job Tahidi High through Malala. So Malala akanipiga through pass ya Tahidi High. And Tahidi High was, I met other creative people and they were amazing. Akina the late Derrick Amunga, Jean Joyce, Shish.
By Jean Joyce actually unamaanisha DJ Pierre.
They were amazing. As in walikuwa shajenga show, so mimi niliwapata wakijenga. But everyone grows and everyone does other things. So it was time for them to grow and be other things, like Xavier Nato,
yes.
Yeah. So in that time nikaulizwa na our director Catherine Moyo, ni wapi talent inaweza patikana? Ambia Kenya National Drama Festivals. Hautakosa mtu. Akatumana huko. Guess what? Nikapata na amazing people. Abel Mutua, Philip Karanja. Nani mwingine alitoka Kenya National Drama? Nani mwingine alitoka huko? Yeah, and we blew the show up. Star danganya. Ni kweli. Hiyo show ilikuwa kuna niongea mbaya ama nisiongee?
Ni story yako wewe, ongea.
Bwana uniletee maji yakuni. Nataka kuongea mbaya juu ya watu fulani walikuwa wanatudharau. Makutano Junction. These guys had the budget. They had, unajua, set zinajengwa. See tracks ni, by the way, hii ati kamera inatoka huko smoothly, tracks. Kuna budget. Kuna Makutano Junction, unajua watu wa kujichocha hapo, we are Mark 5, walikuwa wanajitanga Mark 5. At the end of the day they produce some of the best directors. But hiyo kujichocha yao, awards tulikuwa tunachukua from Kalasha to Chaguo, wanashangaa aka show kanatumia kamera moja una tripod, kana tugonga aje. They didn't understand that. They didn't understand what people need to see, what people need to watch, what people need to relate to. Ya walikuwa hapo na unajua buzi. Anyway, na nimesema nitaongea mbaya, makutano tuliwagonga. The track record proves it. Aya. We won awards and we did that for what? For approximately I was done that. Nilikaa kwa hiyo show.
Nilikaa pale mkiwa na anko yako Moshi.
Nilikaa kwa hiyo show. Almost 8 to 9 years. So this thing of Buddha ni form 4 umekaa hapo, it started getting to my mind. Like the believability of the show really doesn't work. Thank you, son. Hapa tusikize hii story. Leo ni msanii vile uji. So believability kanza nikaa kuwear down. Once unasikia audience wako anakuambia Buddha si umeka hiyo shule sana, and also the monotony of all of it. So tulikuwa tumeshikana Kerende and we were like, do we shoot like Tanya story, yani mtoto wa ubabi ni nini, that's a story by itself, no spin-offs. OJ's story, Freddy's story, you know, the guys
story,
yeah, like out of the knee, so Citizen could handle the budget. So dissolve the class, maintain the believability of the show. So from there I got while I was still on the show, I got a commercial, my first brand ambassadorship for Indomie. And the lady who approached me was called Chebet. She was the owner of an agency. She was like, niaje, client wetu wanataka ufanye 1 2 3 ni nini. I was like, sawa, no biggie, tufanye kazi. Ni ngapi? Kaching. Sawa. After the shoot for the commercial, I was like, I actually thought people who write commercials for 30 seconds get paid X amount. Well, people who write scripts 34, 40 pages are paid Y amount. I was like, let me focus on the X because there's a check at the end of the day. So I asked Chebet ni aje? By the way, Tahidi isha dissolve, whatever you're watching ni vitu bado tunakulia lakini I need a job. Akaniambia, oh my God! By the way, Chebet, wewe kwenye huko wewe. Na hivyo ndo Chebet and Vicky walikuwa na agency yao that they were working from kwa gari, you know. And from there the office blew up and now it's called Triple Edge. And I worked for Triple Edge Media for almost 8 to 9 years. Just writing scripts. Siwezi waambia, it's more of mi upenda mtu akikopi commercial yangu na feel poa. I don't brag about what I write, but zimekuwa hapo. And it's been a process. And so after that I went to history of social media nini. I don't like it that much because kuna kuanga na watu na kuanga na story mob, yeah. And I got this one. Mamake ako Dubai and kuna vitu nafaa kumfunza. Saizi by then naogopa sana, unajua akianza kuniona Tahidi High atashanga budake.
Merudi high school.
Yeah, you know. So I focused more on my family and I decided to go like limelight na social media, fighting against people you don't see who are not your friends. It's not worth it. And so I went when I was in Triple H, I focused on job. This one.
So huyu ndiye alikuiba kwa limelight.
Zi. Huyu hata amekula ma commercial kadhaa. Have you ever been on an advertisement? Which one?
For Elliot.
Yeah, for Elliot. What were you doing?
Well, I was there helping you bake.
To bake. Nah. So yeah. So it's been a balance. There was that balance because yeah, ulikuwa huko juu nasahau pachini.
But now I think kuna part yenye you know, a lot of people enjoy the kind of limelight you are in, because I think at some point Tahidi High had become about OJ, Omosh, Freddy, you know, Melvin, Shish, Danya. It was like a circle of a few characters who had become really popular. And I'm imagining at that time, you know, people would just stop you around, you know, OJ, and you know, I'm sure you'd get a lot of love, whether it's true or fake. Huh?
Yeah.
So, you know, like, what exactly? At what point did you decide that, you know, enough of that? I want to just live my life.
Do you know the depression of an artist? The depression of an artist is, you have to Google and research that, because I went through a very dark part in my life, where the limelight was still shining, but the person that you assume is the limelight is not there, doesn't want to be even there. So I went through a dark patch. I kid you not. I went into alcoholism and all that. So that really happened. And I had actually, you know, like lost it. And unapita mali, OJ, you're like, wait, OJ was 8 years back. What are we still talking about now? You know? Because everyone is expecting you to be a certain kind of way, drive a certain kind of car, look a certain way, you know, all that. While I just want to live mine. So in the, you know, even in the house, good, nini. Then when you chomoka, people want you to be at this when you really want to be, you know. So even you can look at my social media and all, nika toka watu kabisa, like try and forget all that. That was a show you guys enjoyed. It's done. So let a nigga move on. So yeah, clearly that didn't work. That didn't work. So yeah, that didn't work.
When you talk about that dark phase, what were you going through at that particular time? Is it the pressure of fame? Ama were you going through personal stuff?
Here's how I'll answer you. When Tahidi High, when I got Tahidi High, I told you I was in tulikuwa shule pamoja. And you know, you don't have responsibilities per se. You don't have these people to take care of. He's my boy. So what I'm saying is that at that age, when you know you don't really care about anything, and then you're given a national stage, yani we na uhuru mko. So yeah, you grow a big head. So yeah, got a big head. Kafura kichwa. I was like, hi bro. Yay. Unaniambia nini? Mimi na Kibaki hivi. What are you telling me, you know? At that age. But now in retrospect and, you know, looking at it back, I would have done it differently. Kuna watu walikuwa nani approach zile designs za hey, let me be your manager, najua nataka kunikula do you know, that kind of. In retrospect, I would have done it better, but the way it was done, the way it happened, siogopi kwenye niko. I'm very comfortable with where I am. Yeah.
In terms of ulikuwa na mabeshte, kuna wale watu wenye whether they were mabeshte ama watu walikuwa tu na hang na wewe, watu mlikuwa mna enjoy life nao, watu mlikuwa mna you know mnachangamka nao. Wakati uliamua kuondokea hiyo limelight, when you were going through that phase,
Dark phase.
Yeah. Did they stick around?
No. The people who came around for me were my family. My family came through for me. And really close friends who I didn't know that were that close. Najua wale mabeste unakanga hivi unasema ni beste yangu. Lakini ni beste yangu tamjua. But deep down kuna msee anakuangalianga hivi anasema this guy, there's something about this guy. So he's going through a rough patch. Na amekushikilia lakini wewe hujui. Like if you stumble, yeye ndo atakwambia ni aje what una do. You know, realign yourself. So yeah, family and friends that I actually didn't know I had came through for me in that dark place where I was.
So ulitoka kwa limelight, and you know kamwa ku so how has that been? How did that take you? Where has that taken you? What have you been up to?
So these friends that you don't know you have but you have, your guardian angels, I call them. There's a lady called Ashley. I'm in Nairobi, walling out a good one. No? Bangaiza, just doing me. Ashley tells me, you know what? Whatever you're doing here in Embu, here in Nairobi, it's a drop in the ocean, which basically it is. In Nairobi kumaja what? Everyone is doing what we are doing here. You can do so much better in Embu. And I sat down and I was like, yeah, you probably have sense, but anyway. And she insisted, and she insisted. This is where I'm from originally. This is home. So, Ashley, I can insist. Then, she wrote a movie. And she told me, I want you to direct this. Kambia sawa, haina shida. So we came to Embu, did auditions, went back to Nairobi, came back, did locations. All this time now I'm looking at my home, where I'm from. Like, hey, it actually makes sense. Because in Nairobi, there's too much competition, there's too much monopoly. Everyone has their thing, you know? Cartels. And they are the ones. No, not cartels. Not cartels. Cartels. Not that. Not that. How do I put it? How many cameramen do you know in Nairobi?
Jesus Christ.
How many?
They are in thousands.
How many actors do you know in Nairobi?
Now those ones could be in hundreds of thousands.
Millions. So in Nairobi there is too much of everything. Nanipata. In a place like this, where you're from, kwenu, hata wewe kwenu, kuna actors wangapi?
None that I can point.
Thank you. So here, Kakuja hapa and I was like, you know what? Ashley actually has a nice point. Whatever I do here will have a ripple effect. It will create a wave, you know, and I'll have done something for my society. So I was like, you know what? Let's do Embu. So I'm in Embu. I work for the county government of Embu as the film director. And my work is basically identifying a talent, seeing a talent, and knowing that this boy or this girl can actually make it. Or switching this boy or this girl from wacha kufanya hii, fanya hii, you have a better life. Yeah, that is what I'm charged with in this county. Yeah, and I'm happy about it because I've seen them grow.
Okay, so that's really amazing. So like within that period, by the way, kuna program ilikuwa mfanya ilikuwa inaitwa Housemates. Ilikuwa K24. Mlikuwa roommates wengi, mlikuwa mnalala chini kwa mattress.
Hiyo ilikuwa weni hiyo. Haki ya Mungu na vitu mob. Ethan. On what show do you remember seeing me on?
I remember seeing you on Tahidi High.
Tahidi High. Indomie. You are too young.
Yeah.
Nimefanya vitu mob, as in the course of my career, nimefanya vitu mob and I want to do more. And in the position that I am right now, najua kuna kitu poa kama ufanye kitu na mtu akuja kwambie, you know what you did ile time nyingine, ile time tulikuwa tunaongea 1 2 3, that actually made sense. I feel good about it. That's why my heart goes out to Ashley, Abel Mtua, Philip Karanja. Yeah.
So what's coming for
Funny you should ask, baby.
what's coming? What's in store for us? You know, watu wanauliza, hey, of course hao ni watu wamekuzoea kaa OJ, sisi tulikuwa tumekuzoea Deno.
So brother, Abel Mutua alini challenge. Alikuja tukashoot episode ya Young and Stupid. Unajua ile show his YouTube channel. So we did Young and Stupid and you know guys, watu waka story as in it was nice, you know, guys were like, okay, that's a nice show. So Abel akaniambia, you guy, watu wanakudai mazee, mbona unaka, you know, undercover like. So akanichocha akaniambia, do something bro, I'll support you. Nikamwambia your story mkurugenzi tafurahia. Na launch OJ Flicks, and OJ Flicks basically speaks about how people treat each other, you know, in a funny but true way. Ni ukweli enye watu wataki kusikia, but it has to be said by someone. So the show is called Akisipoa. You've heard something or seen something that made you go like Akisipoa. So that's what I'm on, and focusing on my people.
Great. Like for him, what do you tell him? You know, kitaka kugrow.
Do you know the story of Jeff Bezos, who was told the first trillionaire in the world? He's the only trillionaire right now. Unajua story yake? This guy had an idea, and he quit his job, and he said, you know what, this idea of mine nitaibeba na nitaishikilia, and I'm going to focus on it. Your idea, bora tu uko na idea, people will tell you, oh, Oh, that has been done. Oh, that can no. You know, wet blankets are everywhere in this world. Everywhere. Including even from your own family. Wet blankets are there. Your idea, ni yako. That is step one. How do you get there? How do you get there? That is up to you. Just go be a story mob. Don't listen to bra. Stai kusikia. That is your idea. That is step one. Ule mtu mwenye hana idea, huo ndo nahurumia. Sorry. That's what I can tell you.
The idea is life.
The idea is life. All you have to do is feed it. Yeah.
It's profound.
It's deep.
It's deep, maze. Kunywa maji juu ya story.
Wazi. Hebu ambie story ya drums. Ambie story ya drums.
Drums. Drums nitacheka by
Piga. We. Subscribers. Iko hivi, kuna challenge nampatia. Sawa. Awarekodie akipiga drums. Hiyo ndo challenge. 10,000.
Sawa. Hiyo sitaruka watu wangu wa Cinema Corner. Nitacheza drums just for you. And so that we can keep telling these very good stories. So thank you very much, bro. Keep finding us hapa kwa hii channel ya Cinema Corner and Music Teacher Kenya, where you'll find lessons and insights on different issues on music if you want to learn music. Yeah, that's where we are, and we'll keep doing this. Stay safe and God bless you. Thank you very much.
Social distance.